going on? Welcome back to the channel today. Today we're breaking down Johnny Cueto. Johnny Cueto is elite, guys. The shimmy, every move that he would make, all the little, the turn, the quick pitch. I mean, the guy was electric. I mean, if you don't think he was, then I don't know what you're watching. Let's watch a little clip of Johnny. Bro, that's just so elite. You know, but everybody wants to lift weights and get so strong because if you get so strong, you just be so good at pitching. This guy was the definition of pitching, changing speeds, changing timing, changing his delivery. Like, listen, not everybody's going to throw 95 to 100. So let me explain to you something. Maybe you should try something like that. Maybe you should try to change rhythm and timing. Can you pause? Can you do that and throw a strike and you throw 86 to 88? Well, I can promise you, you're going to be pretty damn good in college and you're going to be an outlier. If you can change your delivery 4 different ways, fast, turn, stop and go, maybe pause, turn, and throw, and you can throw a slider and a fastball and a changeup, wow, guess what? You're pretty good. Everybody's chasing velo, 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 velo. Why don't you chase how to actually pitch and how to be athletic and how to have some fun out there? You're telling me this isn't fun? I used to do this in the minor leagues, and I'm probably going to go back to it this year because I don't think my fastball is going to be the same this year. So I'm literally going to be Johnny Cueto this year, and I can promise you, and I'll shake on it, I will literally be doing this cutter, changeup, four seam, split. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's watch it one more time. Hey, another thing I want to watch, I want you to understand. Look at how, all right, a big thing that I think a lot of guys need to understand and what they should probably all do and all try. This isn't for everybody. You know, like I said the other day, your glove will either beat your front leg or the glove is going to have to catch up to the front leg. So if you break the ball on the back of the rubber, do you see how that made a circle? And what I mean, do you see how his arm went? It went from here down, and then it brought this up and went boom. So if I started that circle out here, it would pull me left. But since I didn't, I started it back here, it brought me in closed. Can you see the circle? See how the glove going from nipple height out, down, brings the ball up? That is the move you want to feel, guys. Here we go. Can you see the move, guys? Can you see that move again? The glove out, down, brings the ball up. It's just a circle. Paint. It's all just the ability to turn like that. You know, like the ability to be able to balance, like that is insane. The amount of internal rotation he has in his leg is just absurd to be able to hold that. And then he gets back to neutral. Just like I showed you on Felix Hernandez, if you are going to turn, you can't just go forward. If you're in this position and you just drift forward and you have no balance, you'll never be able to do that. You got to get back to neutral. So you turn, back to neutral. Okay, now I can go. See how the glove works in a circle? Did you see it again? Whoop. And that brings, once they get parallel, right, the arms, guess what they do? Front side works down. What's that do to the ball? Brings it up. Then you just rotate it out in front of your face. That is nasty. Front door cutter, dude. After the turn, that's honestly insane. That's front door cutter is just, bro, that's woof. Can you see how, like, once you turn and you find that position, ball and glove on the back hip on top of the rubber, that is strong. If you watch Pedro show anybody, he'll be like, how would you want to feel out of the glove? Pedro would be like, I want to feel my elbow. Because what you want to feel is you want to feel that scap, that lead scap wrap around that rib cage. Because what's that do to the back one? Lets it have some room to actually get back. Now, what's it going to do? This works down, right? That replaces this one to go up. Once this scap works around the rib cage, and forward. This one works back. This one works down. This one works up. I mean, it's all, your back is just going boom, boom, boom. It's like, that's why your scaps need to move good. If not, you're going to get a lot of clicking and crap in your shoulder, and you're going to damage it. Hence why I'm old and my shoulder hurts sometimes, because my scaps don't move that great. That's gross. But overall, let's look at his delivery. What do we want? We want to look at it like a scientist? Okay, let's look at it like I'm a biomechanics specialist. What do I see in Johnny Cueto? Well, I see an insane amount of coil in the hips. I see great balance. I see not much depth. He's a guy that didn't get a lot of depth. He does know how to resist himself from going forward, right? That's how the glove goes up, and then once he can't hold it, it works down. Right there. The back hip gets through. Arm is on time. He rotates really well over his front leg. He throws the ball downhill. Guys, when you're looking at mechanics, you can look at all the BS you want. You can look at all the perfect positions. Be like, I get in the same position as this guy. That's great. That means nothing. How'd you get there? Was your hip rotation the same? Did you descend the same? Was your arms moving the same? I mean, there's just so much going on. It's like looking at the perfect position is irrelevant. You really just want to see, is your hand on time? Is your arm up? All right, well, you're probably going to be pretty good out here. I don't really care about all that stuff. It's like, you're not going to watch someone and get it in perfect positions. What you can really watch from somebody is, how do they load and how do they unload? And where are they at the end? Are they like this? Are they here? What position are they in? Looking at all the bullshit of their back knee is here, their shin is here, this is there. It's like, that's just how their body wants to load. You don't need to overlook. You're overlooking all the stupid crap that you see on the internet. Get a better hinge, get this, get that, whatever. It's like, you need to practice the beginning and see how people load their body, so you can just let it do whatever it's going to do. And maybe you don't even have the strength or the coordination or the balance or even the understanding of how to even practice that. And that's why you hire someone like us. Because if you don't, then you're just going to be you're just going to be spinning in a hamster wheel. And you're never going to get any better. And then you're going to cry. And you're going to hate baseball because you can't play catch and you can't get anyone out because you're just so lost and so domed up. That's 90% of the internet. His just ability to get back to neutral right there is insane. It's like that back hip was like a ball bearing. You see how his head don't move, guys? Bro, he was nasty, guys. Johnny Cueto was... Man, that's just pitching, dude. He probably set that up with a changeup. Backdoor. As a right-handed pitcher, cutter, you have to imagine his repertoire was like 4-seam, 2-seam, cutter, slider. He had a curveball, didn't really throw in a changeup. And he basically lived off the changeup, slider, cutters mainly to lefties, and cutters backdoor to lefties, cutters up and into lefties, and front hip righties. The 2-seam, he would run away from lefties up and away. He would front hip you after he turned, after he went cutter in. He would throw the 2-seam up on your hands on a righty because that would set up the backdoor cutter. And then he would also be able to go boom and then change up off that. And actually, if he went cutter to change up, that's even so much more elite. He'd even throw the slider front door. So he would go cutter, or usually you would probably go slider then cutter. You wouldn't really want to go hard and then slow with the same movement. Sometimes I would just run into people's barrels once they've seen it one time. But he was just kind of doing this, and then he had some ride if he needed to, and he would slow you down if he needed to. Usually third time through the lineup, right? Curveball. It wasn't his best pitch, but it was something that he would throw. That's the changeup. That was probably one of his best pitches, in my opinion. But just that position right there. This is more of a slide step. It's just up, drop, catch energy, holds that for a split second. Back hip gets through. I mean, it's crazy how low that back shin angle was, but that's what got him so lateral. But look how he's so close coming in right there. It's just going to take him over his hip. Backdoor sinker, 95. Oh, bro. That's insane. I mean, overall, guys, Johnny Cueto, an elite pitcher, an elite repertoire. You know, once your arms get parallel, what's the next move? Work down. Right? So I really want y'all to see that, how he would do that. Like how the front arm. Let me go back to this. Here we go. I want you to understand the glove works in a circle. Look, once, okay, the glove starts here, right? And then it worked out. It brought this down. And then once these get parallel, what is the next move? Works down. That's how you get over your leg. It's not rocket science. Not everybody works the glove like that, but I would say a lot of people lead with the elbow, and then the glove works out, then it works down, then that pulls the ball inside 90, then the front side hits down, everything compresses, and I turn right in front. That's throwing a baseball. It's like if you just felt that over and over, you would probably get better at throwing a baseball. You can see it in, I can name hundreds of guys. Scoobles is up here. His is, Cueto's is right there. Same with, I mean, look, you can look at John Smoltz. His was a little higher. Boom, down. It's like, it's just, not every circle is going to be big. Like, some circles are small. Some are long. Some are different areas. But it's still, this move is a circle. Even if it's out, over here, it's all the same. It really depends. Walker Buehler has a circle. Cueto is just a lot of fun to watch. Just the balance, just the ability to be himself. And, you know, another good thing I love about Johnny Cueto, guys, is I love how he doesn't see how the ball stays in front of him. So it never really gets super far behind him. He's able to, God, it's crazy how he can get his shoulder. He can get his shoulder so internally rotated like this, but it never gets way behind him. So it's not as stressful on the shoulder. That's something that you want to understand. Like, if you come out of hand, like, you have to imagine, if I'm like this, if I'm right here, then this is in line, right? Now, if I counter rotate my upper body, even if my hand gets behind me, that's still in line because it's in line with my torso. This is the same as being straight, right? Because I'm just turning my upper body. That doesn't mean that I'm neutral in reaching behind me, you know? So he still gets the ball behind him, but he has a little counter rotation. That's not as bad on the shoulder. Is what a lot of people do is they turn their upper body way too much. But whatever. Overall, guys, if you like the Johnny Cueto content, please like and subscribe. That's disgusting. Dude, front door, front hipper. Guys, this pitch right here is not thrown that much anymore. This is pitching. Look at that position right there, guys. Does that look athletic to you? Well, look at yourself when you throw, and you tell me if you look as athletic as him. And he's not the greatest athlete. Let's be honest. I was on a team with him last year in the Caribbean Series. He's not the best athlete. But look at that position. He's down. He's loaded. He's got that elbow. Like, that feels strong, right? That feels really strong. Glove, circle, works down. So let me explain something too. All right, let's just imagine, guys. There's a line right here. Line going to the target. All right. So when you start, there's a line right here going all the way to the target. Right now, shoulders on line. Elbows on line. That elbow is on the target line. Now the glove is on the target line. Now the glove works down the target line. Now the elbow is on the line. Now the shoulder's on the line. And you throw the ball. Back front door. Woo! If you like these breakdowns and this channel, I just wing these, to be honest with you. I don't have like a perfect game plan. Like, I'm going to talk about this. I probably should, but I don't. This is just who I am. I wing it. I give you what I have for the day. and how I feel. I don't think that breaking down people's mechanics that perfect is going to benefit anybody, because you've been lied to in your life. Thinking that you are going to just maximize your potential by perfectly breaking down every position of the ball of his foot, to every shin angle, to his knee position, to his hip position, you are not him. What you need to understand is, are they athletic? What made them good? What made them deceive the hitter? What made them be able to repeat their delivery? Balance, being in an athletic position going down the mound, being strong, working downhill, getting the hand out front. There you go. That's simple. Or you could overthink it if you want to. You can go to the big corporate facility and overthink your life and overthink your throw, and it will not help you at all. It will take you down a path that you don't want to go down, just like drugs. So be careful out there. And in reality, if you like this channel and you like what I do and you like the content I make, please like and subscribe. I'm Brooks Hall. Peace.